All right. So it's sexy after party time.
Oh, giant yawn time, pretty much.
I'm so hungry.
I'm not, actually.
Oh, no, I'm like crazy hungry.
Usually I would be like, yeah, me too, man. But no, I'm good right now. Hey, man.
Sup, bros?
Nice face.
What?
Yeah, you're like creeper face.
We started recreating it and we called it the Nick face and stuff.
Didn't we call it like what was it? Like the duck face smile
Duck-
eye pop?
Yeah, you had a
Yep.
you had a more descriptive version.
Sweet.
Yep.
Glad to know I was the top trending topic on the biggest WAN show ever.
Yeah,
We had like a quadrillion people
I
watching.
know, I saw
yeah,
that.
it's crazy.
Are you guys live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we're live on After Party, so you can keep your swear words in your pocket where they belong.
Thank you.
Swear words like penis, especially keep penis in your pocket until later.
Well then, you said you need shirts.
For what? Oh yeah, I need
There's
shirts.
a box down there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
They
5-4ing it up.
they sent those. Shirts
Yeah.
rather than other shirts.
Oh, that's awesome. I will be doing no shopping. I will be.
Whoa, what? The viewer count just broke.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's clearly more than 6 people because there's clearly more than 6 people in chat. Okay.
Ah.
What a couple of weeks, eh?
It has been a crazy time around here.
I'm still locking down CES meetings.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm good to go at this point, but there's still people.
Yeah, like I could fill my entire time, but I'm still getting emails from people. I'm still like,
Yeah, and one of my problems with filling my schedule is like Nick will be like, "Oh, I should probably be at that." So then like you're scheduled for all the times, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, what?" Because
Yeah.
Nick has to be in like 2 places at once, so then I can't schedule certain things and yada yada yada. But yeah.
Oh, cool. I had someone send a request for us to review the Obuto ergonomic workstation. Have you heard of this?
No, but why did they call it Obuto?
oh, Butto.
Unless that's totally not how you pronounce it.
Oh, probably not. It's probably like Obuto or something.
Obuto, yeah, okay.
Whatever, screw you,
Obuto.
hippie.
The
So
island
I reached out to them and they have already confirmed.
Whoa, so
What
what is it? Yeah.
So
How
they
does it
make
work?
ergonomic workstations.
You sit on rocks? Oh no. What?
Whoa.
So I was like,
super cool.
sure. Yeah,
Holy
let's check it out.
crap.
Yeah, these things look freaking
That
awesome.
reminds me of what was that, like the Space Commander or whatever it's called? No, seriously, you sat in the chair and the thing came over your head and the monitor.
I remember that.
Yeah,
thing.
what was it called?
I don't remember.
But this, like, not exactly, but the idea kind of reminds me of that triple monitor one on
and
the
that
right.
chair looks like badass
Really good,
comfortable.
Yeah, it does.
I'm liking this. Yeah,
That's
I wanna
cool.
I wanna
Nice
try it
chair
out.
Tips, man.
So the Obuto Revolution. Whatever.
Obuto.
Oboot yourself.
Obuto.
I don't know what it's called, but Obuto just sounds wrong.
Yeah, so in the time we've been doing the show, their HQ said they'd be interested, but they'd have to check with their Canadian distributor, and their Canadian distributor got back to us.
With the first word being absolutely.
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Stoked.
That's awesome.
That's
is
cool.
freaking awesome.
I like that a lot, actually.
Also, we've I wonder should I leak this?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You don't think so?
I don't think yet. You can get Nick's input.
Just in
I think fairly soon. Maybe.
maybe not the whole thing, but like a cursory look at one of the layouts, maybe. Tell you what, how about I pick the layout that is least likely, but is
that
similar.
Makes less sense.
That
Yeah.
makes less sense.
I would not, and
Let's
for reasons.
wait until things are confirmed more.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it after the show. Let's not do it on this show.
All right, all
Maybe
right. Well,
on.
we've made a lot of progress on what may be the layout for the new Linus Media Group office. I wasn't going to show the whole thing. I was just going to show the office area,
Yeah.
if that makes a difference. Apparently it doesn't. All right, fine, whatever. Screw you guys.
It's probably okay. I just want to bring up certain things before we do it.
Oh,
And I'm sure people will still want to see it. And like we could show it on the actual show if you want to show it.
yeah. Why don't we show it on the actual
Yeah.
show?
Because we can do it. Because we should address like what's happening with New Office.
Yeah.
Right.
And like
More
why certain
directly.
decisions are made and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny. A lot of people have been asking, not about new office specifically, but about whole room water cooling and the implications of us moving. Like,
Why are you guys just building this now if you're moving? I don't understand why you just built this now if you're moving.
It's funny because Ed, specifically to address that, started putting the date
Yeah.
at the beginning of the episode. Like,
And then-
huge text.
And now it took you 4 months to get this done. What the heck?
No, it didn't.
I felt so bad for my dad in the last episode.
And, like,
Yeah.
all the guys that are like, this isn't going to work.
Plumbers? Yeah.
This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. It's totally not gonna work. It's stupid. It's not
Been
gonna work.
running for months.
I just love the people who are like, oh, they didn't plan ahead. They should have thought that they were going to be moving to a new office. It's like, we obviously wanted to do this for the sake of the content as much as we wanted to do
like-
it for the sake of doing.
We are a video production company.
And like, it costs so much money. Why would you do this? I was like, it's clearly sponsored. Ah!
Like,
We
how?
definitely bought all of those products, Luke.
Yeah, we definitely bought like master cartons of
Oh.
GTX Titan Blacks
Yeah.
because those are listed
Without-
on
because that's
Amazon.com.
possible.
Without retail boxes.
Yeah,
God.
people are like, oh, they're spending so much on this. Actually, okay, we did not quite recoup in Google AdSense money what we spent on the project,
Yeah.
especially if we factor in the hours that we worked on it. But we did get new workstations out of it. That has a cost associated with it, even for us. So we did get new
And those
workstations
have
out of
been
it.
running for months, and at this company, that's quite a bit of time.
Yep.
And it's cut down on rendering time by a huge amount.
Which
Yes.
is very valuable.
Everyone has badass workstations now, which does save us time, which effectively saves us money, and it got people really stoked
but
for
does
like
it shave us time?
yeah, shave us time.
Yeah.
And it got people stoked and coming back and watching content, and that has an impact for our business on a lot more than just the individual views on those videos and the like couple $100 of Google AdSense money or whatever that we make from them. Because what I've noticed over the last little bit, and there's a really great video, there wasn't anything groundbreaking in this for me, but
Was it
there
the
was
one that Marquez shared?
no.
Okay.
By the way, we should check these out, because these are what I was talking about.
Okay, I'll show that in a second. So
By the way, semi on topic, I was actually looking at this today from that spreadsheet that I've been keeping. We're averaging 20,000 views per video higher than we were a month ago. In
So-
the last 30 days than the previous 30 days.
So this video right here
Oh,
from the Game Theorists, I'm just gonna go ahead and post
Really
it in
cool
the
channel,
chat.
by the way.
Yep. Very cool channel.
I know they've been around for a long time, and I've seen some of their stuff, but I've ignored it. Just started watching them like crazy lately.
It's about the importance of your viewers actually watching your videos for their subscription box to deliver your content to them. So what we've seen from creating this, what is, as you guys have observed, incredibly expensive for us content like whole room water cooling, the benefit to us has been that you guys are coming back and watching it more regularly, which is keeping you from being blocked as a subscriber from our content feed.
Because being a subscriber does not mean that you get everything, as you will see in that video.
Yeah. Apparently the link is not working. This video is unavailable? What? I just pulled that right off the video.
Yeah, you did. If you just look up the Game Theorists...
Game Theory subbox broken. Here, I'll just post it here. I'll just post the title of the video. We'll make life easy.
It has, and I know PewDiePie is in the title, it has very little to do with PewDiePie.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
There.
Just the video was sparked because of something that he said. That's about it.
Yeah, so it's had that benefit for us. Like, we've seen better viewership overall because the people who sign up to have our videos delivered to them seem to be actually getting them, which is really great. And actually, we've got plans for some other really exciting new content segment type stuff that'll be, again, serialized content. But what we are committed to internally to not doing to you guys again is making you wait 4 months for something before we actually start to release it. So
if you guys have noticed, the motherboard videos were coming out pretty quick. They're going to have to take a little pause because it's CES, but I think that's understandable. And then we'll hit the next two pretty quickly once we get back.
Yep, and we pulled things together on mineral oil. Mineral oil's parts 1 to 4 all came out within, I think it was about a 5-week span.
Yeah.
And 1 to 2 was a pretty big gap, and then it was
And
boop,
then it
boop,
was
boop.
1 week, 1 week, 1 week.
Yep,
Yeah.
and the same thing, whole room water cooling. We've been rolling out an update almost every week. Like I think we've started to demonstrate to you guys, I hope, that we're taking the additional resources we have and we're dumping it back into the channel to bring you guys this better content. And I've had people complain, like, why didn't you do something like curved surround or something like oil cooled as one video? Why are you spreading it out over 4 videos? With sort of the cynical viewpoint being that we just wanted more views. Truthfully, those views don't actually add up to a lot of money for us. It's not about that. It's about that those videos are incredibly expensive and time consuming for us to make. So for us to turn the entire mineral oil project into one video would all of a sudden be 3 other days that week that we can't make a video. So we have to spread it out.
Incredibly long if you wanted all that content in one video, which is going to be hard to digest properly.
And there's going to be the hardcores out there, the guys that just sat through the WAN show and are now watching Afterparty, all 6,500 of you, that would watch that 40-minute video. But we have to appeal to other people too. So, if we love your guys' dedication, but if we only had 6,500 people watch every video, then we wouldn't even be able to afford to maintain our staff, and we'd have to start downsizing and downscaling.
Nope.
Yeah, so
Not even close.
So that would be that. That would be it for Linus Tech Tips as we know it. So yeah, I mean, everything we do here, I think we do with a sound sort of business plan in place, but not for the sake of compromising the content that you guys want to see. And I think either we've demonstrated lately that we're delivering great content, or you guys have demonstrated lately that you have a bigger appetite for our not as good content. One of those two things happened, and I hope it's the former.
I think it's better. I don't think anyone's actually complaining about the content being bad. It's just the interval stuff. And I know that all started from us taking way too long on a few things, like Mineral Oil 1 versus Mineral Oil 2.
And teasing whole room and then not releasing any videos about it for months. But the thing is, we didn't want to spoil it. We knew we had all this great footage and we were going to be able to release these great videos. But I don't think people understand that every single one of those whole room videos took about a week for an editor. A week.
There's a lot of footage to go through. And then there's that like cool kind of material design, graphic stuff that he's doing too.
Yep. And not just a week of any editor, a week of Ed, who is our best editor in terms of I shouldn't say, okay, best isn't really fair because everyone has a bit of a different sort of skill set, but Ed's strength is that motion graphics and that design, that artfulness to it. Like I think Burkle is probably right up there in terms of comedic timing. Like if
I was going to say very different skill sets.
Yeah. And
you can have like cats going behind you on motorbikes and stuff.
Yes.
Rats, whatever.
And then Ed, or excuse me, and then Taryn is like a machine. He's our fastest editor by far. So like everyone has their own strengths, but it tied up Ed, who is our main design guy, which means that we haven't been able to redo the Linus Tech Tips intro, something I've wanted to do for a while. We haven't been able to do many shirt designs. We haven't been able to
fix certain graphics for WAN Show and stuff.
Yeah, like there's a lot.
Had a current rate card.
Yeah. We haven't had
me a month and a half to get a graphic for the forum, which we're not even going to be using anymore.
Oh god.
So yeah, we've been set behind because we couldn't afford Ed because we had injuries and other people on holiday, so we couldn't afford to have him work on whole room water cooling. And then even all this other stuff that we need to do has been on hold because he's been completely tied up on whole room water cooling. Like basically, if we're going to add that to the cost of making whole room water cooling, basically I paid someone for an entire month just to make those 4 videos, just because we think it's really great content and we think that people will get excited about it and enjoy watching it. Like we lost money on whole room. If we don't factor in, I think even if we factor in the workstations, all the hours of the people working on it for 4 days,
quite a lot.
We tied up the entire company for a week and tied up an editor for a month.
It did, like, you also have to calculate in the positive though, because there's faster rendering, the increased
helpful.
view count on things. Systems aren't overheating anymore.
Right, but if we just look at it from strictly dollars and cents.
Yes, yeah.
And like you could say those workstations are worth a lot, like they have Titans and they have Extreme Editions in them. But if we were building our own workstations, we would put 4930.
We didn't even ask for Titans.
Yeah, we didn't even ask for Titans. We would put 4930Ks in and maybe like low-end Quadros with an additional CUDA card that we would pull out of our review sample inventory. Like
That's what we've done in the past.
that's what we've done in the past. That's what we would have done. So if we hadn't had those, they wouldn't have been quite that expensive. I'd say we probably narrowly lost money on the whole thing. But that's fine because we want to invest in making really cool content, and I think it's really cool. I think it's some of the best we've ever made.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I'm super stoked on how well Oil's doing as well. Everyone got really excited about Oil.
And one thing that I hope it does, because the original like Slick PC Oil video thing did this, is just keeps getting views.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I really like the mineral idea. I am, to my very core, pissed off that Pudget got screwed over. But I'm happy that regardless of that, people are still interested in it, still carrying on.
Oh, I should probably say
on purpose.
Okay.
the mineral oil giveaways are still going on.
Oh.
Just- we've gone through like 2 rounds of winners and people just don't respond or aren't willing to commit.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be done in the next week, but there will be people.
I think people are going to appreciate that it's not only going to people that are actually responding, so we're not just bailing real quick, but also that it's going to people that will actually use it. So
Yeah, like we're being very sure that people are going to use it.
Good.
And so far, just people aren't committing. So
Right.
it's still happening, just delayed.
I'd do it. Too
Tell
bad
you-
I can't win.
Tell you what. If we go through 2 more rounds, then you can stack one for him.
No.
No?
Oh
Alright.
no, screw you! I would buy that oil immediately. I have no problem with that.
You wouldn't buy the oil, you'd
I am
steal it from me.
But I'd be able to get a receipt for
Luke,
it.
I'm going to need a proof of purchase for that oil.
We had to purchase it. I would be able to get you a proof of purchase.
You can't get my receipt. No, I'm going to make
Yeah,
you buy
I'm
your
gonna
own
need-
oil.
I'm going to need your proof
Buy
of
your own
purchase.
oil, bitch.
Your name on the credit card.
That's such a waste. It's all that oil sitting right there. We're not going to do anything with
Linus
it.
just wants to bathe in that sweet, sweet mineral oil.
Ew, that is
That's
disgusting.
really gross.
That's horrible.
That sweet, sweet.
That was exactly my plan. I was just going to try and dig up the receipt for that
Oh,
oil.
I thought you were going to say I was just going to try and bathe in it.
No.
That's
But I would still buy oil if it came down to my possibility. But then, yeah, I don't know.
So the videos we have coming this weekend, speaking of just A content all the time, man, it's incredible. The more resources we add, it's not like, because I was talking to Brandon about this. Like if we had all the people that we have working here, and if we still did Linus Tech Tips the way that we used to, with like 1 take unboxings, like
Imagine how much more video.
Dude, we
Yeah.
used to do a week of Linus Tech Tips in like 2 hours.
yeah, so we could shoot and edit all of our videos for the week in like a day,
Yeah.
and then we could just sit on ass playing video games for the rest of the week. Maybe we should just do it.
If we could do it faster than that, because I could host some and you could host some.
Right, we didn't
could
even
do
have
double-
2
churn
hosts
through- we
before.
do it like
Double
half a
releases
day.
Once every 12 hours.
So what I'm thinking is maybe we have like a month every year where we do like old school month.
And we just stream video games all day.
Yeah. So we just completely phone it in for a month.
We'll
No,
have to do it in,
we
like,
can't do that.
February or something.
Well, it could be like big project month, kind of. And we could do like skit stuff during that time. We could work on better development for new channels.
No, I plan to just add more resources. I want to
I
add
know.
more writing.
I'm just yeah.
I want to add more writing. I want to add more sales so that we can continue to support these additional people. Like, I mean, I want
The
Linus
best part
Media
is
Group.
the entire Twitch chat just freaked out asking for us to do it.
Okay, hold on.
Old school
Hold on.
month.
I have a compromise for you guys. What I'm actually thinking that we might do
Yeah.
into the new year is instead of having like old school unboxing month, which is kind of like excessive, I was
Little
thinking
crazy.
just like we used to have an unboxing every day, and then we added WAN Show, and that took over the Friday slot.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is maybe we'll add like old school unboxing Mondays.
Throwback Thursday. But it's
something like that.
unboxings.
I don't like the idea of having unboxings and WAN Show right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
just
whatever.
the naming made sense. It doesn't matter.
It could be Throwback Tuesday,
Sure.
which doesn't alliterate
Actually,
as well, but whatever.
Whatever. It's just it's because what is it, TBT or something? That's already a thing. That's the
Oh,
only reason why I said that.
okay.
Yeah, no, I don't actually care
I'm
at
showing
all.
my ignorance here.
It's some stupid hashtag or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, whatever. Don't worry about it.
But anyway, so the point is, I'm thinking of adding like an unboxing day, so we do it as a weekly segment.
UBM.
And then
Monday.
what I'd like to do over the course of this coming year is actually segmentize a lot of what we do. So like maybe Saturday, you guys can expect the follow-up for whatever our ongoing big project is. And then on Fridays, you're getting WAN Show. And then on Tuesdays, you're getting an unboxing. And then Wednesdays is review. And then Sunday is like big review. So anyway, this weekend, the content is going to be my Nexus 6 review and something else. Right. And then the iMac software impressions. So my impressions having used OS 10 for over a month.
And then we hit CES madness,
Yep.
I think.
Then we hit CES.
My Tuesdays insanity. I might be able to get like all of the content actually required for the whole trip done on Tuesday. If I'm looking at like my schedule right now, I was like, wow, okay.
It's going to be a crazy trip. I'm hoping
Yeah.
to do like a channel super fun while we're down there.
Oh.
Like we could
With a
just
special guest.
or something. Yeah, we could have some fun. We'll do like a channel super fun or maybe even two while we're down there and we'll Did we get a super fun done today? Is it edited?
He's editing.
Oh, I hear him talking. Oh, okay. Okay, so I think we'll have a super fun for this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm actually not in this one. I'm actually excited to watch it.
Yeah, this is the beginning of a thing. I don't
Beginning
know.
of an ultimate showdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here, let's
On
just...
Sunday.
Yeah, let's
It's
just
the
spill the
after
beans.
party, guys.
Yeah, it's the after party, guys, whatever. So we're starting a new segment called Nick versus Nick. And whoever wins, I think the stakes are that they earn the right to have the name Nick. And the other one has to go by their last name until the next challenge.
for the week. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's super. I'm so down to just flip back and forth for that.
So you
I will
guys
train myself to
you
learn
guys
their
will
names.
find out who's gonna be Nick.
Who's gonna be Nick?
And who's gonna have to be Burkle or Light.
Yeah.
You have to earn. That's how Linus Media Group works. You have to earn the right to use your name.
So we're maintaining almost 7,000 people for after party.
I know, this is ridiculous.
I like the after party segments.
We front paged on Twitch, but I think you guys usually front page on Twitch.
I never saw it. I checked multiple times and never saw
People
it.
said you were front paging. Somebody was posting like a PCMR thread, but I was pretty deep in PCMR.
Interesting.
Yeah, PCMR like kind of likes us, or they kind of don't sometimes.
People are cheering for Nick.
Go Nick! Which one?
We need to do a shirt for that. Go Nick. People be like, "Do you mean Nicks?" No.
So like
Just
both
Nick!
Like
Go Nick!
get caricature faces for them. And it's like go Nick, and it's like Nick. Wait, what? Oh man,
Or
that would be
just our
funny.
heads. Head versus head.
That kind of works.
I don't think they have competitions for that.
Little do you know.
Maybe in,
Oh. Well, all right then.
maybe in insert location here. I don't really know what to say.
Insert what? Sorry.
Insert-
An
What,
insert
where?
location here.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something else for location.
I don't want to segment anyone.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so we're doing that whole thing this weekend where we're doing like our marquee review on the Sunday, I think. Is Nexus 6 Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're doing our continuing, like, ongoing serialized content follow-up on the Saturday. And it seems to be working really well. Like, it used to be, when I looked at our top 10 videos over the last month, it would actually usually be older videos, like Fire Truck or a build guide or whatever else. But for the last month, our top 10 videos are Mineral Oil Part 3, Whole Room Part 2, Whole Room Part 1, 4K Gaming PC Under 1,000, which is part of our new Build Log segment, Mineral Oil Part 4, How to Build Ultimate Silent Gaming PC, so it was a build guide that we released very recently, Whole Room Part 3, iMac Hardware Upgrade, Would you buy a $1,000 wireless router and EVGA GTX 980 classified review?
It's all new stuff.
So the last two are the only ones that are older style content where it was product reviews. Isn't that incredible?
That's really interesting.
We're
not also totally not abandoning product reviews.
No, that's not going away.
He's just saying older style content, which we're still doing.
The thing is that we have to address that there's not as much to do.
Yeah.
That's a big problem. Like it used to be, we had a new graphics card rolling out every 6 months to talk to you guys about.
Beastly.
I mean,
just like,
the way that's right. The way it is now, anyone who bought anyone who bought an HD 7970 still has a current $250, $300 graphics card.
Well, back in the garage, like looking at beginning of Linus Media Group, I had my Crazy Titan week. Yep. In Crazy Titan week, there was like 780s.
And anyone who bought a Titan is like still
definitely super good.
So GTX 980 is a $600 graphics card, and a Titan is like 80% of the performance. Overclocked, can match it for performance pretty much. You're still kind of sitting okay. Like, what are we supposed to review?
Yeah.
We can't do motherboards and power supplies all day because as much as some people find that interesting, most people are not interested in a particular model. So if we adapt our content to like roundups and showdowns, it's a lot more work on our side. But I think we're delivering you guys something better anyway.
And that seems to be what a lot of people kind of agree with. So.
Yeah. And I mean, especially in a showdown like what you're doing, where it's 4 motherboards and we're stretching it out into 4 videos for the showdown, well, that makes sense because we would have had to do 4 individual motherboard videos anyway, and we wouldn't have been able to compare them as effectively.
And one thing that some people seem to be totally getting, and some people aren't as much, is that, and you brought this up earlier actually, is that it's not just specifically about those motherboards. It's kind of about those brands and those brand ideas and like what that brand might do in other segments.
Landscape of that price point.
The landscape of that price point, the idea of shopping for a motherboard and all that kind of stuff.
What you should be looking at.
Yes. And like what we see is common and what kind of things to bring up. Because say you're a new kind of system builder and you're like that dude that everyone in your high school or university or whatever goes to build computers for.
What should you be telling them?
Sometimes you know the right idea, but making it make sense might not be super easy.
Yeah,
so
and sometimes
people in those situations
even if you know everything we said in those videos, it might just be useful fodder to link people
just
to.
Throw at people. That's what the whole idea of Tech Quickie, basically.
Yeah.
Is even if you didn't know it, you watch the video and then you do know it, and then instead of regurgitating everything, you can just send someone a video. That's awesome.
New Tech Quickie is coming out tonight.
Oh, is it? What's it about?
SATA Express.
Oh, right, SATA Express. Cool. That's good. Yeah, Tech Quickie's been on fire lately. Every single video. Sorry?
Over 410,000.
That's insanity.
It's ridiculous.
That's so crazy.
It's our second channel.
I know.
It's like twice as big as Linus Tech Tips when I joined.
Yep.
What's Superfund at? Like 70?
75? Superfun's growing a lot faster than it used to, though. It's growing like 400 a day.
We stopped for a while, which was not great.
But like Tech Quickie, I think is growing subscriber-wise as quickly as Linus Tech Tips is right now.
No, Linus Tech Tips has taken off lately. Linus Tech Tips cracked 2,000 a day over the last month.
Yeah, we're hitting like, dude, our view and subscriber total for the last few months is ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
like I said, within the first 24 hours, we're getting 20,000 more views in the last 30 days than we did in the previous 30 days. 20,000.
That's crazy.
That's like 15%.
That's crazy, bruh.
It's like an increase of 15%. It's ridiculous. People are awesome.
I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I hated that campaign.
Did real life Mario Kart just blow up recently?
No, it's been doing well.
It's been consistent.
Yeah. I didn't notice how big
it's like
that
150
was.
Or something.
Yeah.
That one's been doing good.
That's one interesting thing with Channel Superfun is it's pretty spiky depending on what the content is.
Yeah, it can be very spiky. I'm surprised more people didn't watch the wine rack one. I thought that one was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
It is a little weird.
And it might not be super shareable.
Yeah, like it's
I guess that might be the issue.
You're not gonna be like, oh, check this out.
This dude's wearing a bra, which he can squirt stuff at people with.
Squirting people.
You guys make it sound so dirty.
That's exactly what happened.
You put on a bra, you squirted people.
Well, yeah. Tech Quicky's crazy though. Tech Quickie broke 100,000 views a day across the channel for the entire last month.
That's insane.
That's so nuts.
And every new video we
my
release
goodness.
does 100,000 views within like the first few days.
And like, to some people that might not sound like that much based on what Linus Tech Tips gets, but that's 2 releases a week compared to 7.
And how young that channel is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only really started building this channel
In May.
beginning of this year. Was when we really hit it. Like we were kind of at it at the beginning of the previous year, and we kind of were supporting it for like a couple months, and then it just sat there.
Well, we started with the two week scheduled content like in March or something.
Is that when we started doing that?
Well, we
Something like that, yeah.
pull an ASUS a little bit when it comes to our channels. We'll release a new channel, and then we'll kind of like do some
And
things.
then we'll just be like, okay, now it's
Then we'll be like, we figured out how we like doing this. Raw.
Well, a big part
That's
of it
kinda
is
how we do it.
resources. I mean,
Yeah.
something most people don't understand is how time-consuming it is to make the
Yeah.
content that we do. I think a lot of people assume that, like, a new phone arrives, I open up the box, I kind of, like,
They're just on that.
look at it, and then I just go stand in front of the camera and go, bleh.
Does someone have measuring tape?
A measuring tape?
Mhm.
I got one in my pants. 9 inches.
Yeah.
How about now?
You can just hold it up against that, okay?
How about now?
Okay, come on over.
Uh,
No response.
Don't you have one on your desk?
I guess if I'm gonna tell, yeah, Taryn. Try the Home Depot bin.
Oh yeah.
Aha! I bet I put a.
Although we don't even call it the hardware bin, it's just the Home Depot bin.
Well, because that's what it is. It's not all hardware. Anything you could buy at Home Depot goes in that bin. That's the way it works.
I don't even like Home Depot though.
I don't particularly like Home Depot either, but they're down the
It's
street.
just the ones we buy stuff from. Oh.
Everyone
Every time I go in there, I was like, I wish there was a closer option than this.
Everyone I talk to there is just like so grossly unhelpful most of the time.
Honestly, there's been people there that have been crazy helpful.
I ran into like one crazy helpful lady
Yeah.
there when I was buying light bulbs who actually approached me and asked
Whoa.
if I needed help.
See, that's
Wow.
weird, because usually, not even that they won't
See,
approach
like-
you, there's just not nearly enough of them.
Yeah.
They need to,
I-
like, triple their staff.
When I go in and I deal with like unhelpful people, it's when I'm going into like the siding section. So I think they hire people who are like meant to deal with contractors who don't want like BS.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm sure there are very helpful.
Still, there's a couple people that if I go in there, like, I'll try to see if they're working specifically, because they're super crazy helpful. There's this old dude that was, like, clearly a construction contractor earlier in his life, and he probably just does this as, like, a hobby,
Right.
because it doesn't seem to work full-time at all.
Yeah.
But whenever I see him, I always try and grab him, because he's crazy helpful.
What's going on, man?
And he always, like, has way too much knowledge on seemingly everything. So he did something previously, I'm sure.
To be fair to those people, it could also be that I'm a complete idiot when it comes to like home stuff.
Me too, but that's
So-
their job. That's like
Yeah.
if people walked into Linus Tech Tips and were like, yeah, I need to understand motherboards. If I was like, oh, I guess so. I guess I could explain it. Fine. Like, that's stupid.
I find, okay, equate it this way. The guys trying to help you with the computer at Best Buy versus the guys trying to help you with home improvement stuff at Home Depot. I feel like the average knowledge about the topic is better for home stuff at Home Depot than it is for computer stuff at Best Buy.
To be fair to the Best Buy people, though, that could also be that your knowledge is much greater in computers.
Yeah.
To just an average person, the Best Buy
Whoa.
people might seem very informed.
I want you guys to vote on this because I know we had promised Channel Super Fun would be kind of gaming and toys, and there has been exactly 0 gaming content on it so far. So one of the things we're considering adding would be a gaming podcast on Channel Super Fun. So I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts. It's very unlikely, and you can go back and change your votes if you'd like. It's very unlikely that I will be co-hosting it, because the cold hard truth is that I simply don't have the time to game as much these days as I'd like to. You know, what's fun, what was reassuring to me today, though, was I was at NCIX filming something, and Anthony over there set up a triple G-Sync monitor surround gaming setup, and he had Borderlands, the pre-sequel, running on it. And so I was just like, I was waiting for them to fix something with the script or whatever it was they were doing. And so I was just kind of dicking around, and I was like, hey, can I...
People lost the link.
Sorry?
People lost the link. There's multiple people asking for the link.
Oh, I'll post it.
Oh, never
again.
mind. The ghost little bot, I forgot about the LLL thing. If
right.
people want Linus's last link, or things that I post, it works for both.
Oh.
LLL in chat will have his bot respond with the last link that was posted by one of us.
Sweet.
Cool.
His bot's actually, like, way better than all the other ones. It's kind of cool.
So I was like, where do I go to, like, fight some dudes? And he, like, leads me to, like, a very beginner area, even though he has a pretty leveled up character with, like, great guns and stuff. And I'm just like, this is easy. Where else can I go? He's like, okay, well, here, you can go to this other place. And so I'm like sitting there playing. He's like, Linus, do you game? And I'm just like, well, not much these days, but yes, I have played video games in my life. He's like, you're really good at headshots. I'm just like, well, thank you. I'm pleased to know that I haven't completely lost it.
Meanwhile, my video idea for the Makey is to set up a fruit keyboard and mouse setup for me, and then a normal setup for you. And
Really?
See who wins. I want to set up like WASD, spacebar, shift control, and all that kind of stuff for
I
with
am
fruit.
totally down.
And then I want to like strap bananas to the left and right click of a mouse so I
But-
can just touch those.
But I think that if we so just for those of you who are curious, Cold SC, Luke's brother, who has co-hosted WAN Show in the past,
It's been a while, which that might have helped this poll if it was more recent.
is definitely on the list. We're looking into making an offer for him to come in and co-host. So that there's potential for that to happen. He's definitely he plays a lot more games these days than I do. Anyway, so back to your challenge there.
I just like if
Okay.
I get wrecked,
I'll tell you what.
it's funny.
No,
if
no.
not, it's funny.
No. We got to make this fair. So we can't just do one game.
Okay.
So I pick a game, you pick a game,
Oh,
and then
God.
like an independent third party picks a game. So I'm picking Halo. So,
Okay. I thought you were gonna pick some like platform. I was like, this is gonna be so
No.
stupid.
Well,
Okay.
FPS.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
FPS is the true
It's
measure
the
of,
only
of
one-
your skill with a keyboard and mouse. We all know this. Okay, you could argue RTS, I guess. MOBA.
Most things.
Okay, most things.
Because it really depends what
Fine.
type of gamer you are. But I just thought
Anything but racing.
yeah. I just thought FPS made sense because of like I don't have to use a crazy amount of buttons.
Right. Sure.
Like I don't even know how much I can really do with the makey.
So I'm going with Halo. You can pick something that you like, and then we'll have someone else pick something else.
Just do Counter Strike because it's easy. Yeah.
I don't have Counter-Strike. Or we could do like Source.
Oh wow. Just 1.6.
I don't have CS:GO.
Yeah, I know you don't. Yeah.
I don't even have Condition Zero.
I don't think I do either.
I don't think
Actually.
anyone has.
We have
I
enough
got it with a
accounts
lunchbox.
in the office that we could make it work. But I don't mind. We can play whatever. I just wanted Counter Strike because it's super well known game.
Because I suck at it.
No.
I am terrible at Counter-Strike. Okay, we can do
don't
Counter-Strike
have
as
to
long
do
as we do
Counter-Strike.
like old ass maps like Aztec or Dust 2 or whatever. then
Yeah, no, it
fine.
was
All
gonna
you
be.
Okay.
play is
Yeah.
Train.
That's screw Train. I don't like Train.
I'm not playing Train. I hate Train.
They made a new train.
We could do Nuke.
You can fly on birds.
I like
I'm
Nuke.
okay with Nuke.
Yeah.
I only really like the old
Train
stuff
is
too.
garbage. Go away.
My main Counter Strike playing was old stuff, so I only really like the
Okay.
old maps, anyways.
I'll probably want to wander around on the map a little bit just to
That's
reacquaint
fine.
myself.
I don't really care.
It's been a while.
I didn't. Yeah. The idea is to actually just mess around with the makey more than anything.
Right.
And like I don't even remember how many inputs I can have, so I might have to use like half makey, half keyboard, which is gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be a nightmare.
Because I think it's like arrow keys, spacebar, and left and right click if I remember correctly. So like, I don't know. It's gonna be not great. I think. Yeah, I wanted there to be some way that I didn't have to use an actual mouse, but
There's no motion control.
because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Unless you were like rolling a kiwi.
But I don't think it can take that.
Joke.
No.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We had more viewers on Afterparty than we've ever had on WAN Show.
Wow.
Yeah.
7,000?
6,800.
Oh, wow.
No,
maybe not
we've had
quite
more than that.
Okay,
I'm
maybe
sure.
not quite more than ever, but
Then,
more,
like average.
Someone said in chat you guys had 8,300 when you had Total Biscuit on, and that was the previous high.
was it 8,300?
Apparently.
I didn't think we went. Okay,
I
well we
didn't
beat
think
that
so.
today
Someone
for sure.
said. Yeah.
We beat that
It's
today
been a long
for sure.
time. I probably just
I don't
heard
know,
that.
like, what happened? Just
Someone in chat was saying January's huge for streaming. Apparently, he broke a whole bunch of records for his Minecraft stream back
Why?
then. I don't know.
I guess it's cold.
I think. Well, it's probably cold.
School's
People
not
are
back
winding
yet.
down from Christmas.
Right.
I don't think high school's probably back in session yet.
probably not.
Okay.
So
all right.
people are returning home, kind of vegetating a little bit, and a lot of people aren't back to school yet. Because I don't think high school or university would have started yet.
University definitely hasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody's not in school yet.
Are you doing an after party like yourself at all today? or
No, I will be doing one tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
Tomorrow afternoon. I will not be doing one tonight.
Okay. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in. You guys are awesome. We'll see you again, same bat time, same bat channel. We are planning to stream WAN Show from Vegas, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy the CES content. I'm really excited to see all the new and amazing stuff that they're going to have
Yeah.
down at the show.
There's a few things that I'm super stoked for.
There's some stuff that's going to be horrible.
Yep.
Yep.